Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. I hope you have a wonderful time enjoying and relaxing while watching this video. I am always here to share with you various aspects of life and health. Thank you for being with me on this journey. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, so I know you're here. It truly motivates me and gives me the energy to create more valuable videos to share with you. Thank you so much. Now let's dive into today's topic. After 75, 99% of deaths occur due to these 5 causes. How to prevent them and stay healthy. Have you ever wondered how to maintain a vibrant and healthy life beyond the age of 75 without constantly worrying about illnesses? Perhaps you've seen friends or loved ones gradually weaken, suffer from severe diseases, or even pass away due to causes that seem inevitable. But the truth is, many of these serious health conditions can be managed or even prevented if we adopt healthy habits starting today. As we reach the age of 75, our bodies are no longer as resilient as they once were. Organs begin to decline in function, and the risk of developing serious illnesses increases significantly. According to statistics, 99% of deaths in this age group stem from just 5 main causes. However, don't let those numbers discourage or frighten you. What truly matters is that we have the power to take control of our health, adjust our lifestyle, and significantly reduce these risks, allowing us to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling years ahead. Have you ever considered that small changes, such as improving your diet, engaging in regular exercise, scheduling routine health checkups, or simply maintaining a positive mindset, could help you avoid life-threatening diseases? The choices you make today will directly impact your health in the years to come. And it's not just about living longer. It's about living stronger, remaining independent, and fully enjoying life with your family and loved ones. In this article, we will explore the top 5 causes of death after 75. Some of them you may already be aware of, while others might surprise you. But no matter what, raising awareness and taking action now will allow you to safeguard your health and make your later years truly meaningful. Let's dive in. Stay until the end, because these 5 causes are not inevitable. In fact, by making small yet meaningful changes, many people have significantly reduced their risk of illness, maintained their independence for longer, and even extended their lifespan by years, sometimes even decades. The choices you make today can determine how strong, active, and independent you will be in the years of healthy living ahead. The first cause, cardiovascular disease. Did you know that our heart functions much like a machine? If cared for properly, it can work efficiently for many years. However, if neglected or mistreated, serious problems will inevitably arise. Sadly, cardiovascular diseases, including heart attacks, strokes, and heart failure, are the leading cause of death among the elderly. You've probably heard of elderly individuals who were still mentally sharp and full of joy, only to have their lives suddenly taken by a heart attack or stroke in an instant. It can happen to anyone, but did you know that we can significantly reduce this risk? Factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and an unhealthy lifestyle are the silent killers that gradually damage the heart over time. But don't worry, because you can start protecting yourself today. So, what can we do to keep our hearts healthy? Heavy checkmark. First and foremost, pay close attention to your diet. A heart-healthy meal not only makes you feel lighter and more comfortable, but also protects your cardiovascular system. Reduce saturated fats, refined sugars, and replace them with leafy greens, fresh fruits, omega-3 rich fatty fish, nuts, and whole grains. Heavy checkmark. Did you know that just 30 minutes of daily exercise can make your heart stronger? Choose light activities you enjoy, such as walking, yoga, cycling, or even simple stretching exercises at home. Heavy checkmark. Regular health checkups are a must. Don't wait until you have symptoms to see a doctor. Monitoring blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels regularly allows you to detect potential issues early and adjust your lifestyle accordingly. Heavy checkmark. Lastly, limit unhealthy habits. If possible, reduce alcohol consumption and completely avoid smoking. These habits not only harm your lungs, but are also the #1 enemy of your heart. As you can see, protecting your heart isn't overly complicated or out of reach. With just a few small changes in your daily routine, you can help your heart beat stronger and healthier, allowing you to enjoy a long, fulfilling life. Start today, for your health and for the loved ones who care about you. Red Heart. If you're still watching and find this information helpful, leave a comment with the number 1, so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support allows us to continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. The story of two old friends, Mr. Mike and Mr. Janet. Mr. Mike and Mr. Janet were childhood friends who grew up in the same small town. Both of them reached the age of 75, lived with their families, and had similar financial conditions. However, their health took two completely different paths. Mr. Mike, staying healthy through diet and exercise. From a young age, Mr. Mike always paid attention to his diet and physical activity. He ate plenty of vegetables, fish, and nuts while limiting fatty and greasy foods. Every morning, he took a slow walk in the park, enjoying the fresh air and doing a few gentle exercises. Despite his age, he maintained the habit of having regular health checkups and taking his blood pressure medication on time. Because of this, at 78 years old, Mr. Mike remained strong, mentally sharp, and independent, able to care for himself, play with his grandchildren, and fully enjoy his later years. Mr. Janet, neglecting his health and facing the consequences. In contrast, Mr. Janet was quite careless about his health. He preferred eating fatty meats, organ meats, and drinking alcohol with every meal. He rarely exercised, spending most of his time watching TV or playing board games. Even when he was diagnosed with high blood pressure, he didn't change his habits, thinking, "I'm old anyway, so why bother?" At the age of 76, Mr. Janet suffered a mild stroke, which left him hospitalized for a long period. After that, his health rapidly declined. Walking became difficult, and he had to rely more on his family for support. Two men, starting from the same point, yet their lives took drastically different turns, all because of their lifestyle choices. This story proves that our daily habits determine our health and longevity. So, who do you want to be, Mr. Mike or Mr. Janet? The choice is yours. The second cause, cancer, the silent enemy of old age. Dear friend, have you ever wondered what you can do to prevent cancer, one of the leading causes of death among the elderly? You've probably heard a lot about cancer, but have you truly taken steps to protect yourself and your loved ones from its risks? Cancer doesn't appear overnight. It develops over many years, influenced by diet, environment, lifestyle habits, and genetics. However, the important thing to remember is that many of these factors are within our control. You can start making small changes today that will have a major impact on your long-term health. Now, let's listen to the story of two women. Elizabeth, 70 years old, a testament to a healthy lifestyle. Elizabeth has always believed that taking care of oneself should be a top priority. From a young age, she maintained a healthy diet rich in vegetables, fruits, fish, and nuts. She avoided processed foods, limited sugar and unhealthy fats, and made sure to stay active. Every morning, she dedicated 30 minutes to light exercise, whether it was a walk around the neighborhood or a yoga session. More importantly, she never missed her regular health checkups. Thanks to this habit, when her doctor detected a small lump in her breast, it was still in its early stage and was successfully removed. Today, Elizabeth remains healthy, sharp-minded, and enjoys her golden years surrounded by her loved ones. Margaret, 72 years old, living comfortably but unfortunate. Unlike Elizabeth, Margaret had a better financial situation and never had to worry about money. However, she did not prioritize her health. She enjoyed fatty foods, frequently consumed fast food, and rarely exercised. Since she felt fine, she never saw the need for regular health checkups. That was until one day, when she started feeling persistently fatigued and uncomfortable. Concerned, she finally decided to visit the doctor. By then, she was diagnosed with late-stage colon cancer. No amount of money could turn back time. The following months became an exhausting battle of painful treatments and regret. If only she had cared for her health earlier. What's the lesson here? You may not be able to change fate, but you can change your daily choices. Love yourself more, starting today. Do you find these tips helpful? Heavy checkmark. Prioritize regular check UPS. Don't wait until you feel something is wrong. Early detection increases the chances of successful treatment. Heavy checkmark. Adopt a healthy diet. Eat more vegetables, fresh fruits, and antioxidant-rich foods. Limit fast food, saturated fats, and alcohol. Heavy checkmark. Stay physically active. Even light exercises like walking or yoga can boost overall health and lower cancer risks. Heavy checkmark. Avoid smoking and polluted environments. Smoking is a leading cause of lung cancer. Protect your lungs by avoiding tobacco smoke and polluted air. You have a choice. Will you be Elizabeth or Margaret? Your future is in your hands. Start today. Are you still listening? If you find this information helpful, leave a comment with the number 3 to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend clicking the subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Cause number 5. Falls and bone complications. Have you ever felt dizzy when standing up too quickly? Or witnessed a loved one fall and suffer serious complications? For the elderly, falls are not just minor accidents. They can become a severe threat to health and even life-threatening. Statistics show that 1 in 3 people over 65 experiences a fall every year. More concerning, many of these cases result in fractures, especially in the hip, spine, or wrist, leading to chronic pain, reduced mobility, and an increased risk of death. How to reduce the risk of falls and protect bone health. Bone. Increase calcium and vitamin D intake. Our bones weaken over time, but you can keep them strong by consuming enough calcium and vitamin D from foods like milk, salmon, leafy greens, or supplements if needed. Person lifting weights. Practice balance and strength exercises. Activities like yoga, tai chi, or even daily walks can strengthen muscles, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls. House with garden. Create a safer living space. Remove slippery rugs, loose cables, and tripping hazards. Install handrails in bathrooms, hallways, and staircases to enhance safety. Real stories. The importance of bone care and prevention. Old woman Anna, 78. A fall that changed everything. Anna was strong and independent until one day, she slipped in the bathroom and fractured her hip. After surgery, she spent months in the hospital, which significantly weakened her health. Fortunately, with physical therapy and lifestyle adjustments, she was able to walk again and regain her independence. However, if she had taken preventive measures earlier, the accident could have been avoided. Old man David, 80. A wake-up call on osteoporosis. David had osteoporosis, but ignored the importance of nutrition and exercise. One small fall resulted in a wrist fracture, causing him severe pain and temporary loss of grip strength. Realizing the importance of bone health, he changed his diet and exercise routine, leading to significant improvements. Take action today. Falls can happen anytime, but they are preventable if we take care of our bodies. Blue Heart. Love your body. Take action now and ensure a safe, healthy, and happy old age. These 5 causes account for 99% of fatalities in people over 75. You and I must seriously reflect on this issue to make the right decisions for our lives and health. Aging is inevitable for both you and me, but that doesn't mean we should give in or passively accept it. On the contrary, every new day is an opportunity to take care of ourselves, nurture our health, and enjoy life to the fullest. Do you agree? Take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what have you done today to improve your health? Did you take a few minutes to exercise? Was your meal nutritious? And most importantly, is your mind at peace and truly happy? I understand that life gets busy, and daily responsibilities can make us neglect self-care. But remember, health is the foundation of everything. There is nothing more valuable than a healthy body and a peaceful mind. So starting today, love yourself more. Eat healthy, exercise daily, get regular health checkups, maintain a positive mindset. Don't let numbers on a piece of paper define your quality of life. Instead, let your attitude and good habits guide you toward a fulfilling and joyful old age. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with what I've shared today? How do you feel after hearing these words? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Your interaction not only helps me understand you better, but it also motivates me to create even more valuable content in the future. Thank you for taking the time to listen and join us on this journey of exploring 5 best alternatives to nursing homes that offer more freedom and comfort. I hope these insights have eased your worries and given you motivation to take charge of your life and health. If you found this video helpful, heavy checkmark, leave a comment and share your experiences. Your stories might inspire and help others. Heavy checkmark, let us know what you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Heavy checkmark, like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us continue creating high-quality content to inform and inspire you. Remember, old age is not the end of the road. It is a new journey, filled with love and purpose. Wishing you a peaceful and happy life. Sparkling heart. See you in the next video. Movie camera sparkles. Are you still here? If you are still watching and find this information helpful, leave a comment with the number 2, so I know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell, so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. The third cause, chronic lung disease. Have you ever felt shortness of breath while climbing stairs, a persistent cough that won't go away, or a heaviness in your chest? These could be signs of chronic lung disease, one of the leading causes of death among the elderly. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and pneumonia are the 2 most common lung diseases, especially among former smokers or those exposed to polluted environments. The lungs are essential for sustaining life, yet they are incredibly vulnerable. When we are young, we might not think much about lung health, but over time, environmental factors, lifestyle choices, and aging can significantly weaken them. Without proper care, lung disease can progress, affecting quality of life, and even becoming life-threatening. How can you keep your lungs healthy? Here are some crucial tips for you and me to protect our lungs. Heavy checkmark, avoid exposure to smoke and polluted air. Cigarette smoke is the #1 enemy of lung health. Whether you are a smoker or just inhaling secondhand smoke, the risk of lung disease remains very high. If you live in an area with air pollution, consider using an air purifier and wearing a mask when going outside. Heavy checkmark, get vaccinated. Older adults are more susceptible to respiratory infections, so getting flu shots and pneumonia vaccines is essential to lower the risk of illness. Heavy checkmark, maintain a healthy lifestyle. Eating a nutrient-rich diet with plenty of vegetables and fruits helps strengthen the immune system and protect the lungs. Heavy checkmark, practice light exercises. Activities like walking, yoga, or breathing exercises can improve lung capacity and overall respiratory health. 2 stories of people who battled lung disease. Now, let's listen to the stories of 2 individuals who suffered from lung disease due to their unhealthy lifestyles and exposure to harmful environments, and how they turned their lives around after making the right changes. 1. Margaret, the book-loving librarian who developed pneumonia. Margaret, a 70-year-old librarian from an old library in New York, loved her job. However, she never realized that years of exposure to old moldy books had been affecting her lungs. Over time, she developed a persistent cough, fatigue, and shortness of breath. One day, she was hospitalized with severe pneumonia. The doctor warned her that if she didn't change her working conditions and start taking care of her health, her condition would only worsen. Realizing the seriousness of her situation, Margaret took action. She began wearing a mask while working, installed an air purifier at home, and most importantly, started practicing breathing exercises and yoga to strengthen her lungs. Thanks to these changes and timely medical treatment, her health improved significantly. 2. John, the truck driver who quit smoking to save his life. John, 68 years old, had been a truck driver for decades. To stay awake during long drives, he smoked cigarettes for over 40 years. He never thought this habit would destroy his lungs until he began struggling to breathe, even when walking short distances. His doctor diagnosed him with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, a condition that cannot be cured, but can be managed with lifestyle changes. John had to make a crucial decision: quit smoking and follow his doctor's treatment plan. The first days of quitting were tough, but with the support of his family and alternative therapies, he succeeded. He also started light exercise and adopted a healthier diet. After a period of persistence, his breathing improved significantly, allowing him to enjoy time with his grandchildren without constantly struggling for air. Take action today. Our lungs don't have the same self-healing ability as other organs, so protecting them early is essential. If you have habits that harm your lungs, change them today. White heavy checkmark: listen to your body. White heavy checkmark: pay attention to your breathing. White heavy checkmark: don't wait until it's too late to appreciate the value of healthy lungs. You deserve a full, joyful life without being limited by illness. The fourth cause: Alzheimer's and neurological disorders. Have you ever forgotten where you placed your keys, struggled to remember what you were about to say, or failed to recognize a familiar face? If so, don't worry. Sometimes these are just signs of normal aging. But if memory loss becomes frequent, combined with cognitive decline, personality changes, and difficulties in daily life, it could be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's doesn't just affect memory. It impacts thinking, communication, and even self-care abilities. It is one of the leading causes of death among the elderly, especially when the disease progresses and leads to serious complications. How to prevent Alzheimer's? Keep your brain active. Reading, playing chess, solving puzzles, or engaging in social activities helps maintain brain flexibility. Broccoli: eat a brain-healthy diet. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants from green vegetables, salmon, and walnuts can help reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. Running: exercise regularly. Physical activity improves blood circulation to the brain, maintaining thinking ability and memory. Real stories: the impact of lifestyle on brain health. Open book: Linda, 72, a retired teacher. After retiring, Linda isolated herself, avoided social activities, and had an unbalanced diet. She began forgetting her former students' names, and even how to get home. Fortunately, with family support and therapy, her memory gradually improved, allowing her to regain a normal life. Briefcase: Robert, 70, a former businessman. After retiring, Robert became physically inactive, obese, and diabetic. Alzheimer's progressed rapidly, making him unable to recognize his loved ones. However, with a proper diet, exercise, and timely treatment, his condition improved, helping him maintain a better quality of life. Take care of your brain today. A healthy, sharp, and happy old age starts with your choices today. Blue Heart.